And two U.S. congressmen have now sent a letter to the U.S. Secretary of State and the U.S. Attorney General in hopes of expediting the extradition of two former Tamaulipas governors. In that letter, U.S. Representative Filemon Vela and U.S. Representative Michael McCall of Austin asked that Thomas Yarrington and Eugenio Hernandez be tried for the crimes they are accused of committing on both sides of the border. Yarrington and Hernandez have been both charged with money laundering. And for months now, children born in Texas to immigrant parents have not been able to obtain a birth certificate, starting a lawsuit against the state. CBS 4's Imelda Mejia tells us more about a new player that has joined that lawsuit.
Texas officials have blocked hundreds of immigrant families from obtaining birth certificates for their children. But local organizations say that a new brief filed by the American Civil Liberties Union might be a big step in changing that. La Unión del Pueblo Entero and the South Texas Civil Rights Project are fighting to get the birth certificates of children born in the United States to undocumented parents. Now, the American Civil Liberties Union of Texas has joined the fight by submitting a brief stating that the state of Texas denying those birth certificates to parents is against the 14th Amendment. Lupe says the ACLU stepping in will be a huge step in obtaining birth certificates to those children without them.
I'm glad the ACLU is getting involved too, because we are going to need even more organizations to push the state to change the policy.
And although the Texas government is denying children of immigrant parents a birth certificate, residents don't seem to agree that that is the right thing to do.
Falta de hasta de respeto, me imagino, porque los niños tienen derecho a tener su certificado.
So I believe that if you're born here in the United States, is that you do have a legal right to receive documentation verifying that birth here in our country, regardless of whether their parents are legal citizens.
We reached out to the Texas Attorney General's office for a comment on the ACLU's brief, but we were told the office had no comments. In San Juan, Imelda Mejia, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
The Texas Department of State Health Services told us everyone born in Texas has a birth record on file. Immigrant parents just can't access a copy of the birth certificate because they cannot prove proper identification, which the DSHS says they have the right to request.